Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have an unboxing video for you today, or rather an unbagging video for you. This is a Chastity device from Amazon. You can see the link down below if you want to check one out for yourself. But it just arrived today and arrived in a bag, so let's see what we have here. Oh, yes, another black bag. I'm sure this arrived all the way from China, completely unscathed in its bubble wrap. And then we have more bubble wrap. And more plastic. There we go. Let's see if I can open this. There we go. So, and more plastic. So let's give this, here's the ring. I take a 2-inch ring for my Chastity, and this one feels very smooth. There's no burrs. Ooh, there is one little burr there somewhere. We're doing the white glove test to see if this can snag on anything. I can't find that burr again, so it must not be a very big deal. All right, oh look at the cages in yet another plastic bag. How fortunate for me. You know what? Here we go. Let's just be violent about it. All right, we have our cage. That is a rather small. That is a little smaller than I thought it was going to be on the from the ad description. However, you know, Chastity cages, they're always a trade-off between how large they are and how comfortably they are. So, without further ado, let's see how this goes together. Do we fit? I can't see shit. So that looks like it fits together pretty well. And then we have the typical key. All right, so we have our key. Let's put our little lock in. Can I do this? There we go. How secure is this? So obviously I can't see anything with the mask on, and I'm going to try to get this together. There we go. I have the hasp connected and both rotation pins connected, which they go in this direction. And there we go. That's a little loose. I would prefer to see that be a little tighter. That's just going to be an opportunity for pinching. But overall, this is fairly nice quality, nice heavy steel. I don't think I'm going to fit in this, but I'm going to go try to put it on, and then we will see how it goes. Before I go, let's talk about this a little bit. A very nice open design. This lets a lot of water and air flow through to keep things more sanitary during those long-term lockups. A very nice shiny steel construction here. There's nothing nothing really on the inside to cause any type of irritation or anything, but I am concerned about the looseness of the cage here. That might pose some issues, but I will put it on and let's see how it goes. All right, I've had the cage on for about 30 minutes now, and it's surprisingly comfortable. Yeah, this is, it passed all the tests, right? I can lay down on my belly, and it does not bind or poke anywhere. I was worried a little bit about the way the ring and the cage fit together earlier, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. It doesn't seem to be an issue. It doesn't seem to be an issue at this point. So now at this point, I need to move into more of a long-term review, and so I'm going to keep the cage. So I'm going to keep the cage on for a couple of hours, and then so at this point, it's time for more of a long-term review. So I'm going to keep it on for, I'm really not sure how long. So now it's time for more of a long-term review. So I want to keep this cage on for several hours. It is approximately 7 p.m. Central Time, and so I'll be going to bed here in a few hours. And assuming that it does not provide any untoward discomfort between now and then, I will go to sleep in it. And then probably about 7 o'clock or so in the morning, we'll find out how it handles the, what do you call it, morning erections, I guess you might say, morning wood. That's really the true test of a chastity cage, if it can survive morning wood. So anyway, I will make another video tomorrow to let you all know how it goes. In the meantime, I have the key here, and I have a locking tube, and I have a serialized plastic lock. I can't read the number in it. I have no idea what the number is, but I'm sure you can probably see, or maybe the editor or me will add it on there. But we will put the key through the lock, through the cage. All right, so there is a serialized number on the lock. Hopefully you all can see that. And I can't, the only way to get to the lock is to cut the lock. The only way to get to the key is to cut the lock. So I will post a video tomorrow of either still in the cage and with this still intact, or I will post a video of cutting this lock and getting the key out and telling you all why. Thanks for watching tonight. I hope you all have a lovely evening.